Right, hello, we're back. We're back. No, I'm not. I missed the first 5 minutes because we had issues in the changeover. But I'm live. I missed the first goal. I saw the goal. I just wasn't live for it. So yeah, we're on. Tottenham 1, Villarreal 0. Corner to Villarreal here. Ball whipped over and headed away quite easily. I just realised Foyt's playing as well. Ex-Spurs player Foyt. Callum Trent's injured. Is he actually? Oh no, what a shame that is. I hope he's not out for the Anfield game. We all knew that was going to happen, didn't we? Subbed off after 5 minutes. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. When's he playing? When's he in Anfield? Oh, he's in Anfield in November. He's got like 6 weeks. He's got a good 6 to 8 weeks to recover. He should be fine, shouldn't he? Rat bag. Sam says, hey Key, I'm watching Madrid v Marseille. And Dylan, he's coming off on a stretcher. Is he actually? Paul Hexham says, bad white noise, pal. Bad white noise? I don't know what the bad white noise would be. Let me try and listen. Mosquera for 13 million. Wow, robbed Valencia blind. Remember you said he was bang average, Key? I never said he was bang average. You've made that up. Yeah, I don't know what that is, actually. I think it's my projector. Oh, I'm sorry. Pepe hit the post. Well, I've got Real Madrid or draw in that one, so I'm pretty content if it doesn't end up being a... Oh, hang on, let me turn it. Yeah, I don't know. I've got a projector going. I've got a fan going here. But if I turn the fan off, it doesn't really affect it. That one's actually dead quiet. It is the projector, I'm sure it is. Right, right, how do I sync? I need to sync it up, don't I? So it's 08 the 45. There you go. Yeah, it was a bad own goal, wasn't it? Arsenal not playing well but winning. You praised Liverpool for that against Burnley. Are you praising Arsenal? I did, yeah, I did when you watched them. I don't know if you saw me during the live, but I did praise Arsenal quite a bit, yeah. The dude Fred 10, are you a Liverpool fan by any chance? What gave me away? Yeah, no, I was. I praised Arteta. Shelley can't hear any noise. Well, hey Shelley, you won't hear any noise because you're on YouTube, which means you've got this lovely mic. So you get absolutely grade A quality audio. These bozos on TikTok, they've got to deal with iPhone quality. Because for some reason, I can't get this microphone, synced up to that. So I don't know how to do it. I don't think it's possible, to be honest. So yeah, you get the good stuff, Shelley. They get the dregs on TikTok. Arsenal not playing well but winning. Oh, we've done that one. Sam, can you show me the new Liverpool kit if you have it? I do have it, but I don't know where it is. I've not hung it up over there. I think it might be down in one of them bags. I don't know. I had it on display here the other day. The green one, I assume you mean. Be yourself, Dylan. You are a Tottenham fan, not Liverpool. Well, yeah. So many would contend. Although I think the background does seem to speak for itself. That was shocking from the goalkeeper, wasn't it? He's had an absolute disaster there, Luis Jr. OG. Why is the Spurs top not in the background, Key? It's in the wash. It's in the wash. You need red chair. What, to prove that I'm a Liverpool fan? Oh, do you know what's gutted as well? I literally had under 1 goals in the first 10 minutes in this one. Craig R. Foley, alright mate, that was some goal. It was alright that, wasn't it? Poor from the keeper. But yeah, I've got money back in free bets on that one. Good shot, but Mbappe missed. One of my favourite teams, though, Villarreal. Do you know what? Here. Here, I've got this season's Villarreal kit. Hey. I should really hang that up, shouldn't I? For everyone claiming I'm a Spurs fan, I've got a Villarreal top on. Hey. Put it on and show that you hate Tottenham. And Key, don't gaslight us into thinking you want Villarreal to win. We all know you want a Spurs win. Hey, I'm away! Villarreal! Hey. And we go live to the Juventus Dortmund game. Andy Townsend, what's happened? I don't know, Jeff. It is a nice top, isn't it? It is a really nice top. I quite like it. Yeah. I quite like it. I thought it was quite nice. Nice Villarreal top. Parmesan. Or, well, it says Parmesa Ceramica. But it looks like Parmesan on the front. Nobody on the back. Benfica 2. Karabag 0. Pavlidis with the goal. Is that Joma? I don't know. Could be. It says J. That's the manufacturer, J, on the front. But I don't know exactly which one Joma is. Chimey, hey Key, I'm busy modifying the FIFA game speed to match real life football. Can't believe they hide good gameplay under such shite default gameplay. And Dylan says, love Chris Kamara, it's very yellow. It's very nice. Yeah, I like it. Very summery. Fermin Rivera, how are you doing? It is Joma, says Sam. There you go, there's question answered. Says Craig, it is a Joma kit. Nick Nack, I used to hate playing white v yellow on Sensible Soccer, could never tell them apart. Sensible Soccer, what a game that was. Do you remember the one, I think it was just called Striker, was that one? Do you remember that back in the day? I'm sure it was just called Striker. Yeah, that was the one, Striker video game. Released in 1992 by Rage Software. Now that was a game. It actually grew into UEFA striker in 1999. Be yourself, Dylan. That kid would be good to wear now. It's getting dark outside. Spurs pushing forward. Good shot, Rodrigo misses, Sam. Spurs still pushing forward. Big chance here. Oh, unlucky. He's gone behind for a corner. Strike from Bentancur there from the edge of the box. Big chance. Torn says that was a howler from the goalkeeper. And Nick Nack, there was a game called Kickoff that was similar but never really took off in the same way. I don't remember Kickoff. I always remember with Sensible Soccer you had like it was like different team names, wasn't it? It was like they had fish team name, and there was like Talbot and Sturgeon were your attackers and things like that. Paul Hexham, Marseille just over. Sam Holloway, no way, I'm finally in front. You're finally in front? What do you mean you're finally in front? Dylan, my fourfold is nearly done already. Stuck a tenner and 10p on Spurs to score a goal, Real Madrid to win, Benfica to score more than one, and Juventus Dortmund to have at least 5 corners. Nice. Well done. Good work. Sam says Bayern Munich is who I support in Germany, and Sam, your game's behind mine. It's because it's on Amazon, isn't it? It's so grim, Amazon. I'm trying to get it so it's like bang live, but no, it's the earliest I can get it. It's watch live match coverage. Watch live match coverage. Watch live. I wonder if it's quicker on like the Amazon app, maybe. I'm literally like bang on the dot with the scoreboard. Sam Holloway, Sky Sports, you're always in front. God bless Amazon. And Tuesday, how are you watching it on Amazon? Or were you watching it on the Amazon app on the Fire Stick or on your smart TV? Or what have you actually got it on? Amazon app is quicker. Right, okay. Go on, I'll put it on the Amazon app. I'll put it on the Amazon app because I'm using it via Virgin. And if it's quicker on that, then I'll swerve it. I'll put it on the Amazon app. Because I'm not having it come up before it's actually gone on. That can get in the bin. That can get in the bin. App on the Fire Stick. Right, okay, fine. Right, well, that's what I'm watching it on then. I'm watching it on the app on the Fire Stick. Because I was just watching it on the app on here. And that's now going swerving. Right, Nick Nack, I'm a minute ahead. Right, okay, well, let's see. Let's see where we're up to then. Because I'm saying here, I was on 1857 and I'm now on optimizing for ultra playback HD, whatever. Come on, hurry up. Come on. Don't say I've turned it off just to not be able to get back on. Oh, it's back on. Okay, good. What minute are we on? Pepe will score today. Watch this. Sam and Liam Manning, all Spurs at the moment. Craig R. Foley, Super Soccer on the SNES. Tone, get your money on Hibs against Rangers at the weekend. 3-1 should be easy money. Tottenham on 19-19 and Nick Nack, have they sacked Martin yet? No, aren't Rangers taking him to... they were going to Loch Lomond and doing some... I don't know, some sort of nice team building strategy, apparently, weren't they? Which I thought was hilarious, it's got to be said. Craig, nah, we will hammer Hibs. We went cold water dipping, and Hughesy, Trent's just come off injured 5 minutes into the game. Totally defo flaking the Anfield return. He is, isn't he? He's defo swerving it. And Daz Reynolds, big up. Do you think he's get to start Saturday? It depends how he gets on against whatever they're called. Atletico Madrid tomorrow night. If he does all right against Atletico Madrid, then maybe. Yeah, he could do, couldn't he? He could do. If he does all right against Madrid, then maybe. I guess we'll see. Should have been a penalty for Real Madrid. And Liam Manning says they went on a hike and some swimming. Yeah, it was a lovely cold water dive in Loch Lomond, wasn't it, for Rangers? It wasn't quite what they had in mind, I don't think. Just downloaded my ticket for Barca. Happy days. Oh, what a sad, sad state of affairs it is that we've got to get downloading tickets and whatever. It used to be paper tickets. Not sounding old. Paper tickets is the way to go, innit? Paper. Classic paper tickets. Liam Manning, you've played shit all year so far, so get up that mountain. Can't think of anything worse. I know, but do you know what, though? Like, Jamie O'Hara was talking about this. Jamie O'Hara was on about it on Sky Sports News, saying, oh, do you know what? Why is he kicking off about... Why is he taking the players on a big hike or taking them skinny dipping or whatever he... Well, I don't know if it was skinny dipping. But why is he taking them on a big hike and why is he taking them in a river doing, you know, dipping in Loch Lomond or whatever, taking them for a cold water swim? You know, why doesn't he take them for a nice game of golf? I mean, there's no way you want to take players for a game of golf if they've been playing crap all season. You want to take them somewhere where, you know, they're not... Can you imagine the look that would get? Can you imagine how bad that would be? Oh, Real Madrid 0, Marseille 1. Who scored it? There's a goal at the Bernabeu. But who's it for, Jeff? It's Timothy Weah. Oh, Real Madrid 0, Marseille 1. It's all going off. Oh, for God's sake. How grim's this? Ben and Trent's gone off injured, and Ryan, what was that defending? Holy moly. Liam says skinny dipping, that's a different kind of bonding, Key. Well, exactly. Exactly. Come on. Is this actually going to let me watch it now, or what? Oh, there you go. We're back on. Right. We're back on, and we didn't miss anything. And yeah, I am. I'm 20 seconds behind. I was 20 seconds behind. Right, I need to sync it all up again, don't I? Match time. Right, there you go. So now we're on 25. Okay, Callum the Red says Madrid opened up like a tin of beans. And Pup says, evening, sir. I hear if they behave themselves, they'll get to go see the Falkirk Wheel and the Kelpies on Friday. Knick-knack, 8 ex-Premier League stars in the Marseille lineup, if I've counted right. 8 ex-Premier League stars. Without guessing, without looking at the Marseille lineup, can you tell me who they are? You can obviously tell me who they are, Knick-knack, but let me see if I can get them. 8 ex-Premier League players in the Marseille lineup. Right, so it'd be Greenwood, Aubameyang, Højbjerg, Greenwood, Aubameyang, Højbjerg, Payet, no. Guendouzi, is he another one? What's that? The stick at 99. Just stuck at 99 rated evolution on the mighty Dan Burn. I think I've got 5. Dylan, can't be arsed stressing over Real Madrid. Cashed out my £10.24 fall for 15.80. Mate, I've got Real Madrid or draw. I'm so glad I left it at that. There was no way I was backing Madrid to win. It was always, I just need Madrid to do something. Amavi might not be a bad shout. Emerson, yeah. I haven't looked, so I don't know. But I only got about 5. Oh, sorry, I've just had a look. Matt O'Reilly as well. Yeah, so it's Emerson, Højbjerg, Greenwood, O'Reilly, Aubameyang. So it's 5. And did you say... No, there's only 5. Yeah, there's only 5. Aubameyang, O'Reilly, Greenwood, Højbjerg, Emerson. That's it. They're the only 5. And then in the... Oh, we're talking about on the bench as well. On the bench, you could maybe include Gomez, Egan Riley. And that's it, isn't it? That's 7 then. There's only 7. Yeah, there's only 7. Ex-Spurs right back, ex-Chelsea centre back. Who? Pavard. Pavard didn't play for Spurs. What are you talking about? An ex-Chelsea centre-back? No. 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 O'Reilly was outstanding for Celtic. Ex-Watford. Nick-Nack, who are you on about here? Ex-Watford DM. Who? Kondogbia. Did Kondogbia play for Watford? Have I missed him? No, he didn't. Kondogbia's never played for Watford. You're having me on here. You're having me on. Ryan, I hate saying this, but Greenwood is actually really good. Benfica 2, Karabag 1, penalty to Real Madrid, yes. Yeah, Mason Greenwood's a brilliant footballer. There's no doubt at all he's a great footballer. It's just the other stuff. Oh, Xavi Simons. Oh, that was a bit naughty, wasn't it? I think, to be fair, he went for the ball. Craig, wonder how annoying Thomas Frank is to deal with on a daily basis. Well, why do you think he's annoying? Pen for Real Madrid. Jamal, glad she dropped charges against Greenwood. Real Madrid 1, Marseille 1. Nick-Nack was looking at the Villarreal lineup. Oh, I was going to say the Villarreal lineup. Yeah, there's quite a few ex-Premier League players in this one. Kudus. Thomas, are you wanting Madrid to win, mate? I have got Madrid or draw in the Marseille game. So, yeah, backed Madrid or draw. That's the only thing I was bothered about, really. I've got a few other games running tonight. Palace against Millwall. Brentford against Villa. Juventus against Dortmund's another one that I need to maybe I could do with Juventus getting at least a draw. Paul, he's with the girl he was accused of the stuff, Key. No, I know, mate, I know. And again, there's all sorts of issues with that as well, but yeah. It's a complex one, I guess, isn't it? I can understand why Man United said absolutely not. Thomas, all right for the bet. Guessing you would rather them to lose in real life. You all right, by the way? I'm good, mate. Yes, thank you. I am good. Hopefully you are too. Yeah, in an ideal world, I wouldn't really be bothered about Real Madrid winning. Same with Arsenal. I needed Arsenal to win for the old for the ACCA, but I wasn't bothered if they did. In real life, I was quite happy for them to get beat. Just 5 for Marseille. Torn and Pepe, can he stand that guy who scored the penalty? Renato Vega. Coutinho. Alba Martin, 24. Are you streaming the match somewhere? Do you mean streaming in terms of actually playing it? No, you can't stream it, mate. Otherwise, I get the channel banned. Can't get the channel banned. I'm doing a watch along. Same way as like Mark Goldbridge and all the others that you know. I can't stream the game. G Lawrence Key's always happy for Arsenal to get beat. And hello, says NUFC. Good to see you, man. Knick-knack, my dinner's ready now, so I'll shut up for a bit. Dinner at 8:30? It's a Spanish dinner, that, isn't it? It's a late one. G. Lawrence Key, have you ever thought about plastering your Artex ceiling? Not particularly, no, because it's an old house. It's just I'm not planning on being here very long, to be honest. Why? It's the back bedroom in an old house. FC 26 soon, mate. You excited? I am, mate. Well, I'll be as excited as I can be. I haven't played FC 25 in about a year, but I am going to get FC 26 and play it. I'm going to do a bit of a play along or whatever on Friday. So, yeah, it'd be good fun, that. G. Lawrence, I heard Spurs fans like Artex ceilings, that's all. Dylan says dinner shouldn't be after 7:30 at the latest. Shocking, innit? Although saying that, I could go for a little bit. I could go for a little something right about now. It's falling. Honestly, I'm wasting away, me. There's no left. Isaac says, Key, except for Liverpool, which fan base would you say watches you the most? Probably Newcastle and Arsenal fans that are obsessed with me. And did you get the early access? Yes, I did get the early access. Don't know what time it actually starts, but I have got the early access. Paul Hexam, early supper. Yeah, you can't. Nah, I mean, supper's not really a thing once you get past like 15 or 14, is it? You once you're an adult, there's no such thing as supper. You're starting to watch your waistline then. What a player Bergvall is, by the way. Commissana, yellow carded there for Villarreal. Oh, claim for the penalty, Spurs. No chance. Another yellow card here. Is it for the... Who is it? Who's he give the yellow card to? Mourinho, the right back. Santiago Mourinho. Do we think that was a penalty? It wasn't, was it? No way you're getting a penalty for that. Yeah, I thought that was a really good performance from Arsenal again, I've got to say. Reece, absolutely not a pen. G. Lawrence, I'm Arsenal. I like listening to your lives. Key opinions like Mosquera's bang average are a must watch. I know, but the thing is, I like listening to you say Mosquera's world class after 4 fucking games, mate. It's the same thing. It's the exact same. It's the other side of the same coin. He's absolutely world class, the lad. So never a pen. Jamie, are you getting FIFA on console or PC? PC. Yeah, PC. NFC starts midnight Friday. Well, you can actually play it midnight Friday. Knick-knack, bit of a piss-poor effort from the Villarreal fans. There's only about 23 of them. I know, but would you make the trip over on a cold and wet September evening to London when, let's be honest, the flights aren't going to be great? It's a credit crunch. Shelley, curly whirly time. I would have expected more than 23, like. Bob the Mini Dog says, I said Arsenal 3-0, nearly right, and you said Tottenham 1-0. I think you might be nearly right on that one again, to be honest. G. Lawrence Mosquera's 21. You said Vert ain't performing because of his age. He's just turned 22. No, that's not the same thing. Reece Crownshaw, I'll tell you who is bang average. Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons ain't bang average. Again, these Arsenal fans kicking off. Liam Manning, how many Arsenal fans heard of Mosquera, though? The thing is, Mosquera's played about 15 games in total in his career, and all of a sudden, he's world class because he's played against Forest. He's played against Forest. He's not even been tested. Mad Pup says, start the download midnight Friday, but download, install, day one update, and then you'll be playing it on the following Monday. I know. Well, this is it. It's pointless, isn't it? It's always those stupid updates. The referee's just having words here with Richarlison and Mourinho. Mourinho's already on a booking, it has to be said. So, struggling. Be yourself, Dylan. Real Madrid losing. Wow, but it's been disallowed. Kostic says, do you think Marseille can win this match? I'm not watching Marseille, but I would imagine no. Brentford 0, Aston Villa 1. Aston Villa have got their first goal of the season, and it's Harvey Elliott with the goal. Harvey Elliott with the goal for Villa. His first goal on his first start for Aston Villa. And he's put it away. He's been absolutely brilliant tonight, Harvey Elliott, from all accounts, from people who are watching telling me. But he scored for Villa at Brentford to put them in front. Finally, the first goal of the season. G. Lawrence, if Mosquera was at Liverpool, Kee would be raving over these last few performances of his. I wouldn't, mate, because we're top of the league and we don't need to rave over clean sheets. We're not Arsenal fans rave over clean sheets. This is why people think David Raya is the best goalie in the world, because he's got clean sheets. Anyone can get clean sheets with 4 centre-backs and 3 defensive midfielders. That's why Arsenal play the way they do. That's why they've not won a title in years. It's the same sort of thing with Mosquera. You get all excited over a little bit of nothing. Liverpool fans don't get excited over a little bit of nothing until he's actually achieved something. That's why we're tempering our admiration of these players just yet, until they've actually done something. Rio Ngamoa's done more than bloody Mosquera. Rio Ngamoa's done more than Max Darman, and you're all telling me Max Darman's better than Yamal. This is why it's the difference. There's levels. There's levels between Liverpool and Arsenal. You're all excited over Darman. He's done nothing. Oh, nearly won. 2-0 there for Spurs. Unlucky. Liam Manning, get out the bunting. It's true though, isn't it, Liam? It's true. Darman takes on Joe Linton in pre-season and wins a penalty, and all of a sudden the kid is Lamine Yamal. The kid is Lamine Yamal. That is all I've heard. There was literally a serious article done about how Darman was basically England's future, and he's effectively the Lamine Yamal should be watching his back and all. He's done nothing. He's done absolutely nothing. He got a dodgy penalty. I can't even. I can't do it. Yaya Sanogo's better than Gyökeres, and Reece scored 1 goal in the Prem Key. Oh, that's 1 more than Darman's got, innit? 1 more than Darman's got. Nick Nack says, feel like Villarreal are playing into Spurs' hands a bit here. I feel like this is just gonna... Spurs have got this wrapped up pretty much here, haven't they? Pop, I have clean sheets because I use DAS. And Dylan Barton, best goalkeeper in the world, is still Courtois, in my opinion. Donnarumma's second, Alisson third. Darman is crazy overrated as well, I agree. How have you got Donnarumma second? How is Donnarumma a better goalkeeper than Alisson? No, mate, come on. No. Rio scores 1 late goal v Newcastle and he's Messi. No one's saying he's Messi. No one's saying he's Messi. This is the problem. Like I said, he scored a late winner for us, and Liverpool fans aren't getting super excited about him. Whereas Darman is literally... There has been articles comparing Darman to Yamal. There's none of that with Ngamoa. Absolutely none of that. Be yourself, Dylan says Alisson's number 1 for me. Me too, man. Yeah, I agree with that. Liam, I was talking about Villa scoring, but I agree with you. But any excuse, I was going to use that comment for that anyway, but I agree, yeah. Good for Villa. Right, are we on half-time? I think we are. Luis Jr. with the horrendous howler, it has to be said. Not good. Not good, but it's half-time here at Spurs. Tottenham 1, Villarreal 0. And it's Juventus 0, Dortmund 0. Right. Spurs and Villarreal have never faced each other in the Champions League, but which English side knocked Villarreal out of the Champions League semi-finals in 2006? And Dylan says Donna carried Italy to a Euros during Italy's worst ever reign, and also just an overall beast at pens and shot stopping. A slight nudge better than Alisson, at least in my humble opinion. Okay, fair enough. I can't agree, but okay, to each their own. Arsenal easy. G Lawrence, I was there, and Reese, to be fair, might support Newcastle for the day. See how depressing it is. Liam, check the stats, and we have had like 50 chances in 4 games, so the goals will come. That's the same logic as Manchester United, though, isn't it? Man United have been posting today about how they have the best XG in the Premier League and the most touches in the penalty area and the most shot-making activities and all these different stats. And then therefore we are going to be the best team in the Premier League because of all these stats. At some point, just goals have to matter. At some point. Joe, Reese getting aggy again. Listen, it's starting to get generally a little bit aggy in the chat. We're gonna have to have like a cleanse. We're gonna have to have like a, I don't know, like a truce. Maybe we need like a safe word for when it's getting a bit aggy. When we're feeling a bit aggy, we have like a little safe word for the truce, and we talk about something different. Tugging in the box. Reese, one thing I will say is that Donnarumma's save is not as good as people think. Okay, well, to each their own. Dylan, Chelsea. No, it wasn't Chelsea. It was Arsenal. Yeah, it was Arsenal. Shelley got it right. B. McCarran, we scored a goal. It was Harvey Elliott as well with the goal for Aston Villa, wasn't it? Nick Nack, Everton played them in the preliminary round. Famously, yeah. Pierluigi Collina. Not getting that one right. Or getting it right, as some would say, me included. Hey, have that, Shelley. Have that. Everton, Villarreal, 2005. Pierluigi Collina. Hey, Riquelme. Where's the Riquelme money, Bill? Yamal seems to be tugging a lot. Well, we'll leave it at that. Reese, Adam Bogdan is better than Prime Manuel Neuer. And CLH said, did you see the head of the FBI wearing a Liverpool tie today? Was he actually? Michael Carrick here. Michael Carrick on the panel here. Right, hamstring injury for Trent. If it's a tear, he's probably out of Anfield. Typical. I would imagine he is, isn't he? Yeah. If he's missing, if he's got a hamstring injury, if it's like a, is it grade 1 or grade 2, where it's like they're literally out for like 2 or 3 months. There's the bad ones anyway. If it's just a slight, sprain or whatever, it might only be a couple of weeks. But if he's tore it, then it's he's definitely out. for Anfield. Now, do you know what? I don't know how many Spurs fans we've actually got watching today, but obviously Spurs won the Europa League last season, and approaching a tournament like this, the Champions League, to step up, they're under a new manager. Is it just a free hit for Spurs? Is it just a... Because it feels like they're going to maybe need to do something quite big to be able to qualify for the Champions League next year. Given that the top four probably only get the Champions League this year in the Premier League, there's a good chance that fifth doesn't actually get you Champions League football. So Spurs are going to have to do something really, really special to try and get Champions League footy. That might mean winning the Champions League. Is there a case to be argued that winning the Champions League is easier than getting fourth ahead of maybe a Chelsea in the Premier League? It might actually be easier for Spurs to prioritise the Champions League. Is there a little bit of that? Do Spurs even have a squad capable of competing in the Champions League? I think so. I think Spurs have got a really underrated squad, and with Thomas Frank, I don't think they've been brilliant in the first half so far. It's, they're 1-0 up, but it's come from a howler, hasn't it? Let's be honest. But for them to qualify for the Champions League next year, they are absolutely going to have to do something a little bit different. Oh, Sheffield Wednesday 0, Grimsby 1 in the EFL Cup. Grimsby, Manchester United's conquerors, have just scored against Sheffield Wednesday at Hillsborough. Oh, no. 50 goals in, 50 minutes in, and it's McJanet who scored it. Up the Blues, says Everton forever. How do you think you get on this weekend, mate, in the derby? Follow me, says getting fourth ridiculous, but winning the league versus Champions League, that's an argument. It's not necessarily winning the league, it's just finishing fourth. You say getting fourth's ridiculous. Surely that has to be a challenge for them. They either get fourth and qualify that way, or they win the Champions League and qualify that way. Which is the easier of the two? Kai says, Spurs fan here, wouldn't be surprised if we finished in the 5th to 7th range, but could see us pushing top 4. I do think 5th to 7th is about right. That's where Spurs should be this year, in my opinion. Anything less than 5th to 7th, even 7th, I think 7th would be disappointing for Spurs. I think they've got to be aiming to finish around, Newcastle and Villa. They've got to be maybe even above those, to be honest. It's actually Cabia who scored for Grimsby, not McJanet. It's Cabia who scored it. Liam wouldn't be on a stretcher if he just pulled it though, Key, unless he's milking it. He could be milking it. We know what he's like. Oh my God, Grimsby might actually win the cup. Nick Nack, 5 years older than Wayne Rooney, but you wouldn't know it. Carrick looking well. Nick Nack will be tough for Spurs to have a good run in the Champions League and get Euro football next year. And I don't think so, because all the top English teams are in the Champions League as well. Top 4 is more achievable, and the odds will say that too. 30-1 to win the Champions League. Top 4 closer at 7-2. Fair enough. I know, but that's the bookies, isn't it? The bookies seem to suggest that, but it's fewer games in the Champions League. It's there's a lot of it is knockout football, and I personally believe it's harder to win the Premier League, let's say, over a 38-game season than it is to win the Champions League. Equally, I would say by the same logic, it's harder to finish fourth than it is to win the Champions League. I think Spurs could go far and not actually be that good a team. It's the same with the Europa League. We saw that last year. Spurs were terrible domestically, but did really well in Europe. And sometimes that can be the case. Europe can be the tonic for these teams, can't it? We've seen that with some teams in the past who haven't been doing so well in domestic football. Liverpool being one, funnily enough. 2005, Liverpool were pretty dreadful. We were awful. But we went all the way to the Champions League final and won it in Istanbul against maybe one of the best AC Milan sides ever. Nick Nat probably 2-1 for top 5. Well, yeah, if they get 5th, there is a chance that 5th does get Champions League football, but it's very, very heavily dependent on how Palace do, how Forest do, how Villa do in the Europa League, the Conference League. All of that matters. Obviously, if there's an early team, if one of the English sides or a couple of the English sides don't do so well in Europe, that affects our coefficient, and that massively affects whether or not the 5th Champions League spot goes to us over, say, Italy or Spain or Germany or whoever it might be. Isaac says we're defending the mighty Carabao Cup, and Joey's getting a career in Spanish voiceovers with his Spanish language lessons. Liam, Liverpool to win the league, followed by City, then Spurs and Arsenal. Chimey says Championship is the toughest league. I like watching the Championship, and it's definitely feels like you can't predict who's going to finish in the top. There's almost, for the top 6, there's probably 14 teams, isn't there, that you could say have got a reasonable chance of the playoffs this year. Like 12 to 14 teams easily could all make the playoffs. Whereas it's not quite the same in the Premier League. It feels like I feel like once you get past Chelsea in 4th, 5th and 6th is anyone's. Villa have been terrible. Newcastle don't look great. Brighton haven't been themselves either. Bournemouth, Brentford, Palace, they've lost key players. They all did quite well last season. Fulham have probably got a better chance than many are giving them credit for. I tell you what, I was very, very impressed. I don't know if anyone saw, but I watched Fulham the other day, the highlights against Leeds, and the young lad they've bought. It's the first time I've seen him. I have to acknowledge I haven't seen him before, but I have just watched Kevin, and admittedly, the little bit that I saw of him for Fulham, he looks really, really talented. He looks like a really, really top signing for Fulham. And he's maybe not another one of these kind of fly-by-night Brazilians that come into the Premier League and end up, getting loaned out to Botafogo in a couple of years' time. I think Kevin actually could be the real deal. And it's so much so that actually after I saw that little cameo of him against Leeds, I have paid the 6 million. I've paid the 4 million fine to get him in my FPL. 6 million he is in FPL, Kevin. And he's very direct. He's had a couple of shots. He put a couple of good balls in, and he looked really, really good. So yeah, Kevin's definitely one to look forward to. I think Kevin for Fulham, he might be a difference maker in the Premier League this season. And if you're looking for a low cost change in your FPL, Kevin at Fulham, go and get him in. Pedri says Tottenham look great, and Liam Manning says Kevin has to start for Fulham. He was class and only played 20 minutes or so. Right, well, here you go. So, Luis Jr. coming back out for Villarreal. Isaac, surely Asula in your FPL key. Yeah, Asula. The only unfortunate thing, mate, is I can only have 3 Newcastle players. So I had to really choose. I had to choose really wisely. And Asula, Lewis Miley, and Lascelles were obviously the main standout players. Right, about to kick off for the second half here now. Okay. Can't believe how bad Sheffield Wednesday are letting me down here. Paul Hexham, you should do a live where you invite people up to discuss the game, Kee. Well, that's what I want to do, Paul. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way of doing it on YouTube so that I can kind of do it across all platforms. The problem is that I've got my phone here and I've got a camera here, so I'm trying to get the same camera and the same audio experience across all platforms, and at the moment I have no way of doing that unless I sacrifice TikTok and just do YouTube, which may well be the case, unfortunately. It might be I just don't come back on TikTok. And I'm only on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and everywhere else. Nick Knack, why would you back Sheffield Wednesday? Because they're playing Grimsby. I know it's Sheffield Wednesday, but they're playing... And Sheffield Wednesday knocked Leeds out in the last round. I just feel like Sheffield Wednesday against Grimsby at home. Surely. Dylan, I have a mate who's a massive Wednesday fan and he told me not to back them on Grimsby a few days ago. Oh, cheers, man. Thanks for letting me know that. Makes me feel loads better. Have they actually put a decent team out? Like, is there anyone... Let me look at the team. I've got Brentford against Villa as well. That's letting me down. Let's see what the old situation is with Sheffield Wednesday and Grimsby. Line-up. Horvath in goal. Fine. Shipston, Thornton, Johnson, Lowe, Brown. Yeah, they've already dropped a load, haven't they? They've dropped a load of players. Harry Amas is out. Chalaba's out. Charles is out. Bannon's on the bench. They've got Jamal Lowe starting, but otherwise it's a lot of young players. Jarvis Thornton, Rio Shipston. These are all super young players. Sean Fusire. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. They're all 19 and 20. It's literally, it's an absolute B squad. It's literally the Rezzies. It's Sheffield Wednesday Rezzies. That's what I've backed. I have stupidly backed Sheffield Wednesday Rezzies against Grimsby. Absolute fool. Benfica 2, Karabag 2. Anyone who's backed Karabag, well done. Might be on the way to a point in Lisbon. Go on, Karabag. The Azerbaijanis smashing it. Liam Manning says, to be fair, Sheffield Wednesday have no players, so it's under 10s, ain't it? It basically is, yeah. It is basically under 10s at this point. I'd hate to be the guy who backed them. Do I just cash out then now, do you think? Do I just cash it? I might just cash it. I mean, it's probably not going to be much like, but probably better than notes. Probably better to have like 60p. £1.37. I can get like a quid back. Get a quid back for 3 bets. No, I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it for the sake of a quid. It can no, let it run. Let it run, and it's whatever. It's for the sake of a quid. Paul Goldbridge has just put a video out titled Amorim has 3 games to save his job. Oh, clickbait. Clickbait. Milo9788, can we see the match? Yes, you can, mate. Yeah, of course you can. I'm seeing it right now. Go and check it out. John Ruddy, not in your FPL is criminal, Key. I can only put 3 in. What can I do? Kyle, I own that off-white jersey on the top row with the oval badge. What year is it? What year is this one? The cream one. I think it was 96. 96, 97. There or thereabouts. Milo9788, can you show? Yes, I can show, mate. Yes. Thankfully, Champions League have been giving out rights to broadcast games, and what they've done is they've given the broadcast rights out to Amazon Prime, TNT, and me. It's a multi-million pound TV sports broadcasting package that's gone out to Amazon Prime, TNT, and me. So yes, I'll get it right on for you in just a moment. Freddy Football. Good to see you, Freddy. Knick-knack, but 2 of those games are Brentford and Sunderland. Well, that's true enough. Goal Dortmund, yeah. Wouldn't you know it? Knick-knack, Amorim hasn't won 2 league games back-to-back yet, mind. Do you know what? I feel sorry for that poor lad. The United Strand. Have you seen him? 5 games he's got to go. He ain't cutting his hair until... I think John Joe Shelby will see a barber's before he does. Christ, I might see a barber's before he does. Imagine, to be honest, I think if I did 5 games until United... I don't know if my hair would change. It'd just grow out. I'd just get a little fuzz at the side. Good acting. A-star. A-star acting. Dylan Barton, the United Strand guy, is doomed. Her will be 394 feet long. Another yellow card here for an elbow. Is it for Romero? Is it Romero? No. It's Renato Vega, ex-Chelsea. Huddleston, her, yeah. Knick-knack, you can't feel sorry for Man U fans. I know, but, I think he's got himself... He's excuse the pun, but he is way in over his head with that hairdo. There is no way that he is getting a haircut in 2026. I think it's gonna go longer. Because 5 games in a row is an awful lot, and United don't look anywhere. And then with no European football, they're not in the Carabao Cup. You know, that's just 5. That is basically 5 straight Premier League games. They're not getting it. They're not winning 5 straight Premier League games. It just ain't happening. It is not happening. I actually think it'll be funny if he gets to 4, because that is going to happen at some point in it. He's going to get 4 games in a row, and everyone's going to be like, oh, it's about to happen, it's about to happen. And then they draw, maybe. The bloke's going to put on 100 stone of her. Yeah, 100 stone of her. He says not cutting it until United win the Prem. Oh, is that the other fella? Yeah, I mean, to be honest, everyone's cashing in now doing that sort of stuff, aren't they? So you can't really blame him. He'll be in the Guinness World Records. Still 1-0 here to Tottenham. Dortmund absolutely crippling my bets here. Dylan, if only he'd include under 18 games. If it included the women's games as well, they're not doing too bad in the WSL at times, are they? Or yeah, like, you know, the Rezzies and stuff like that. But hey, kind of is what it is. "55 minutes on the clock. Spurs looking like they're cruising to a win. And Knick-knack, Villarreal making a go of this, been the better team so far in the second half. Chance! Oh, unlucky. Nicolas Pepe. Very, very nearly an equaliser for Nicolas Pepe. Tottenham now living a little bit dangerously. Just as you said that, Knick-knack, Spurs give the ball away. It was Romero who gave it away. Shocking defending, and Pepe just opens his body up, curls it across through the legs of Van der Ven, I think it is, and it's just wide. Literally just wide of that far post. Vicario he wasn't getting that. He wasn't getting anywhere near that. So close. Liam Manning, this Pepe that cost Arsenal 70 mil. It is indeed. That great Arsenal side. There's no way Juve are getting beat. I can't. Some of these results are just not. There's just no way they're the best results. They're the results that it's going to finish. I can't have Brentford getting beat by Villa. I can't have Juve getting beat by Dortmund. And I can't have Sheffield Wednesday getting beat by Grimsby. All away sides here. Oh, penalty ref. Claim for a penalty from Villarreal. No. He says no. Liam, but we don't waste money on signings. We ain't Man United. Oh, this is horrendous. Who was that who's passed that? Who was that who passed that? That's absolutely shocking. I don't know who that was, but I think it was Pedro Porro, wasn't it? Xavi Simons into Bergvall. Hit it over the bar. Pedro Porro's really struggling. No, it's not Pedro Porro. Who is that? Who is that? Is it Bentancur? Who's in the Palace side as well? Tell you what, the Palace side's basically their first choice 11. And they're drawing 0-0 with Millwall at home. Bad night for Palace. Shelley, Robert Redford died today. Did you know? I didn't. No, I hadn't seen. Poor fella. Robert Redford. Nick Nat, they keep giving the ball away. Honestly, the Spurs, they're losing the ball so cheaply. Hey, and Villarreal, and Christ, the pair of these, pair of them can't go 4 passes without giving it away. Rather watch Hartlepool than Tottenham, if I'm being honest. Jesus, Tottenham are crap. Says seriously serious. Hey, thank you, Paul. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you, sir. Very, very kind of you. Thank you for those who have tapped the screen, shared, all that good stuff. Really appreciate it. If you're watching on YT, go and check it out. Go and give us a like and a follow over on YT. Premier League Dad, Key Thomas, go and check it out. Cheers for the repost, Liam. Javi Simons, left hand side, Spence, straight over to the far side for Kudus. Joe, are Spurs cooking? Yes, bro. If you know ball, Spurs be cooking. Baller. This is it. Brentford 1, Villa 1. Right, who scored for Brentford? Hickey with the equaliser. Brentford 1, Villa 1. There you go. That's good. I just need a goal for Sheffield Wednesday now. Cue the tugging in the box. Yes. Corner for Spurs. Could be some tugging in the box here. Oh, he cleared away by the keeper. Just about. And volleyed away by Villarreal. Jack, what do you think about Sunderland v Villa at the weekend? I think Sunderland have got every chance of getting something. Villa certainly aren't themselves, are they? They're all over the place at the minute. They weren't great at the weekend against Everton. And it's just feeling more and more like, yeah, they're all out of sorts. Feels like they need a bit of a reset. And something tells me Unai Emery isn't going to be a long-term manager there. As good as he is, I feel like it's a resignation waiting to happen, that one. He's also paid far more than some of the highest paid managers in the Premier League. And at some point that stuff will matter. I feel like he'll get a better offer from somewhere else. But yeah, Unai Emery's on a lot of money. Clarkey, it's the Ollie Watkins derby. It is, yeah. Yeah, Brentford against Villa. The Ollie Watkins derby. And Harvey Elliott scoring on his debut for Villa. Meanwhile, Palace 0, Millwall 0. With Palace's first choice 11 playing. Make of that what you will. And Juventus against Dortmund now. Need Juventus to pull the socks up as well. Nick Nack, it won't be cheap to pay Emery off then. Do you think? I don't know if they'd sack him. I think he'd be quite happy to. Yeah, I don't think it'd be. Oh, Juventus won! Juventus won! Dortmund won! Get in there! It's Keenan Yildiz. Yes, get in there. That's what we needed. Keenan Yildiz with an equaliser. It's all coming up Millhouse. It's all coming up Millhouse here. Now we just need a Sheffield Wednesday goal. Honestly, if Sheffield Wednesday goal, I am absolutely windmilling it. It's absolutely unreal. Villarreal. Hey, come on. Come on, Sheffield Wednesday. I need a Wednesday goal. Paul Hexam, Palace has only had all draws this season, apart from when they beat Villa. And when they beat Liverpool in the derby, in the Community Shield. Isaac Key, the Ultra. Nick Knack, there was a vid by The Athletic recently where they reckon teams have worked Emery out because he never changes tactics. I don't know. Is that not a bit too simplistic? They've worked him out. The guy's been managing at the top level for years, like well over a decade, and doing it every year with Sevilla, and then, just an unbelievable manager. Done really well with Villa, it has to be said. Ah, Juventus 1, Dortmund 2. Dortmund have scored again. Oh no, Dortmund. Juve can't hang on to a lead here. It's Felix Nemetcha. The brother of the other Nemetcha who's in Leeds at the minute. Felix Nemetcha scored. Oh, Paul Hexam, penalty shootout in the Charity Pal, still 2-2. That's true enough. Be yourself, Dylan. I'm off to bed early. Have a cold and a cough. Bug going round. Oh, mate, sorry about that. Hopefully you're feeling better soon. But yeah, we'll see you on the next one, maybe. Take it easy and rest up. I'll tell you what, slow pup news, innit? Goal Juventus, goal Dortmund. Joe says Zidane learning English so he can reject United. And Liam Manning knew he got the wrong one. Hey, at least your one can take penalties, but this lad's half decent, Felix Nemetcha. Come on, Juve. Juve and Sheffield Wednesday. Help a brother out. Long ball into the box here for a throw-in for Spurs. Bergvall to take. He's some player, isn't he, Lucas Bergvall. Shelley, what did Newcastle get a fine for? I don't know. I wasn't aware Newcastle did get a fine. I was just about to get up to refill my beer. Sheffield Wednesday goal. Shut up, no, shut up. I don't believe you. Jamal Lowe, you're lying. You're lying. You're absolutely lying. You're lying. Why do that? Why do that? I liked you as well. You're wronging. I very nearly called you something else then that would have got me banned. Nick Nack, yeah, I've been impressed by Bergvall. That was a shithouse trick. That was a shithouse trick, that. I got all excited then for a Jamal equaliser nearly. I know, but as soon as I do, I'm just going to pop up in it. It's going to say, suspended. 2-2! Juve 2-2! Get in there! Juve back in front, back level. Dusan Vlahovic. Love him. Footy tipster, good to see you, mate. Juve 2-2. That's what we wanted. I've just stood up. Right, well, sit down. Sit down. We don't want any more goals now. Sit down. Stay where you are. Stay put. Bannon on now. Goal incoming. Well, there's 10 minutes to go. And a Wednesday goal would hit like... Knick-knack, we're watching the wrong game. I know. And we should have known, shouldn't we, really? Juve 4 into 3 the other day. And now we're watching this dross. While it's Juve 2, Dortmund 2. And there seems to be goals every 40 seconds. Ike, Ugbo and Bannon on for Wednesday. Gotta go and get a goal. Go and pinch a goal, Wednesday. Come on, Wednesday. Pup says, looks like I'm not having any more beer. Dylan Barton, Vlahovic as well. He was super boosted to get a goal at 4-1 as well. Stay away from them super boosts. A good way to lose your cash. Oh, referee's just got a booking. Who's he booked? Marcelino. I thought he had. I was going to say Marcelino looked a very, very animated figure on the touchline then for Villarreal. Here's Paulinho coming on to try and, I guess, secure the win for Spurs. Partey coming off. Paulinho coming on. William, love the look of Mastantuono. Where did he come from? River Plate. And Paul Hexham says Vinicius Jr. coming on. Paulinho and a doggy for Pat Mate, Sarr, and is it Spence coming off? I'd imagine so. This is getting ridiculous now. All I need is a Sheffield Wednesday goal. Rudy21 says, watch the Juve game. I can't, mate. I've started this one. I've started, so I'll finish. It's a classic mastermind quote. I've chosen Tottenham Villarreal. We have to do Tottenham Villarreal to the end. Even though Juve might appear to be the better game right now, and it probably is. You know, we'll watch this one. This is the game we've picked. This is the game that's on the thumbnail, so let's stick with this. Pops. William says the other young Argentinian who is looking to be very good in a couple of years is Echeverry from City. Yeah, really talented couple of young Argentinians. Liam Manning says, watching the Wednesday game for you, Key. Cheers, man. Thank you for that. I could do with a good result in that one, as you know. So please don't get me hopes up again. Elliot Lawyer, do you use your tip to set this up? Do I use my tip? My tip? What tip? Do you use your tip to set this up? I don't know what that means. Paul, got to go. Have a good night, Paul. Yes. Yes, mate. Sorry. I don't know what you mean. Sorry, Paul, got to go. Have a good night, Paul. No worries, man. Take it easy. See you later. Thank you for being in. Good to see you. But yes, sorry. Who was I replying to there? Hey, thanks, Paul. Cheers for that. What a guy. Liam, if they get a goal and it's a draw, goals in pens, doesn't it? Does it still work? Yeah, because I've got to qualify. Sorry, that's what I was... Yeah. To qualify, I've got. So, as long as Sheffield Wednesday qualify, I'm fine. That's a claim for a penalty, ref. Must be a penalty. Penalty for Richarlison, surely. He's dragging him all over the place here. Oh, he's not getting a pen. He was all over the place there. That's a pen, ref. Missed header from Richie was shocking. I think he's dragging him down there. Oh, no, it's handball, isn't it? It's handball. But good pressing from the front, as you'd expect from Richarlison. Apparently, Villarreal haven't beaten an English side in the Champions League. Is that something that affects their mindset, do we think? Oh, no! Juventus 2, Dortmund 3. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's all falling to bits. Isaac, I'm head off, Key. Have a good evening. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. I'll see you on the next one, hopefully. Oh, Dortmund are killing me. Dortmund are absolutely killing me here. How are we not watching this? How have we chose Spurs, for God's sake? Oh, penalty, ref. He'll score soon, don't worry. It's looking like Dortmund are gonna lose me it all. Joe, remember the Stay Richie lad from the Everton fans? Yeah. Stay Richie lad. Richie, Ricky. What was the song on it? It was the Brazilian one, wasn't it? It was. And it was that one, and they did that. Oh my God, it's bad. Red card check in the Madrid game. What's the score? Says LFC Edit. It's currently Tottenham 1, Villarreal 0 in the game that we're watching. But the game that everyone else seems to be watching is Juventus 2, Dortmund 3, where I think there's been 4 goals in the second half. Knick-knack, Villarreal haven't been in the Champions League that many times. Well, I know, but they've been in it sufficiently over the last 20 years, and they've played a number of English sides along the way that you would have imagined they'd beaten one at some point. They've had some decent teams as well, Villarreal. I mean, I guess you could say they've beaten Everton, haven't they? Definitely beaten Everton. Carnival de Paris, is that what that one's called? I don't know why it's associated necessarily with... Well, it was from the 98 World Cup, wasn't it? The France 98 World Cup. That's a red card any day. He's lost his head for Carvajal. Silly, silly challenge. Oh, so hang on a minute. So Carvajal might get a 2 or a 3 game ban. And Trent might be out. Go on then. Nick Nat, they did the double over Everton. Although that wasn't in the Champions League, was it? It was in the Champions League qualifying, importantly. Crystal Palace 1, Millwall 0. Who scored for Palace? Chris Kamara. There's a goal at Selhurst Park. But who for, Chris Kamara? It's Chris Richards. The big centre-back, up from the back, the big American, gets a header, and Palace 1, Millwall 0. Still Brentford 1, Villa 1, Sheffield Wednesday. Oh, they're not gonna pinch one in the last minute, are they, against Grimsby? Xavi Simons and Richarlison going off for Johnson and Kolo Muani. I think Kolo Muani. Is this Kolo Muani's debut for Spurs? I don't know, Jeff, says Dylan. Ollie Marley, what game are you watching tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm watching Liverpool. Liverpool Atletico Madrid. Is this Thomas Partey coming on? I think it might be, you know. I think it might be. It is. Buchanan and Gay going off. And coming on. No. Oh, Buchanan's been told to stay on. They're changing something. I don't know. Partey and Parejo coming on. So here we go. Thomas Partey on. Quite a few boos, murmurs around the stadium. Carvajal's off, says William. Wednesday corner, says Liam Manning. How many minutes at the end for Wednesday? Turn volume up for the boos. I should have done, really, shouldn't I? Into the last 15 minutes here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And William says, who can play right back now? Carvajal is out with a red and Trent is out with a hamstring, most likely. Well, I mean, I imagine they'll probably end up moving one of the centre-backs over there. Maybe someone like Hyson or maybe Eder Militao. I don't know if he's available. Yeah, Hyson, Eder Militao. Who else could they put out over there, maybe? In Fran Garcia, but he's predominantly a left-sided defender, isn't he? So, maybe Alaba. Yeah, maybe Alaba. It's going to have to be one of the players who's usually on the left-hand side, maybe, to shift over, or maybe a centre-back. FM No Casual, sick of them looking for any excuse to send someone off now, and Ryan wouldn't doubt that Valverde to... Yeah, I was going to say, Valverde actually is the one, isn't it? They'll move Valverde there. Ryan, what do players think will happen putting their head on someone else? So moronic. And Liam Manning says 5 minutes added on at Hillsborough. Come on, Wednesday. To be honest, at this point, I'm quite happy if Wednesday lose. I just need Dortmund at this point now. Juventus to get a goal back against Dortmund would be amazing. Pup says, I've just seen an advert in the top corner for T20 cricket. Cricket Ireland v England. When the hell did Ireland get a cricket team together? I don't know. I can't say I've followed cricket, so I don't know. I watched it. I tell you what, I did watch the other day, or I saw a clip of the women's rugby. I think it was the New Zealand, the haka, basically the women's rugby team doing the haka, and I hadn't seen it before. I mean, I assumed that the women's rugby team did the haka, same as the men's do. But I hadn't seen it before, and it was quite unnerving. I guess more so than the men's in many ways, because obviously it's a different decibel. It was a lot more like a scream than a sort of a deep pitched chant. It was a lot more like a scream, something you'd see on like a horror film. So it was a lot more intimidating. Dylan Barton, I'm currently stuffing my face with mint imperials watching this mess of a game. Never had a mint imperial. Liam Manning, Cod Army. Absolute rodent behaviour, you celebrating this. Come on, Wednesday. Oh, it's a penalty to Dortmund. This is going to be 4-2, Dortmund. Oh, absolutely sickening. Absolutely sickening, Jeff. Sickening. There's nothing else to say. At this point, Juventus can get in the bin. They can get in the bin, Jeff. 4. Unbelievable. FM No Casuals, Dortmund are a different breed in Europe. Who takes it for Dortmund? Well, it's gone to VAR. Apparently, they're checking it. It was Lloyd Kelly handled in the box, and the referee pointed to the penalty spot. So I assume, yeah, it's a penalty kick currently. I don't know who's going to take it for Dortmund, but fully expecting to see it to be 4-2 any moment now. Guirassi's still on the pitch. I would imagine maybe Guirassy takes it. So yeah, maybe Juventus 2, Dortmund 4 about to happen imminently, just to put the nail in the coffin for my ACCA tonight. Sheffield Wednesday want fine in sending a team like that out. It's shocking, isn't it? It is bad that. Literally every single one of them is like 18, 19 years of age. G. Lawrence, how Spurs looked, Key. Not great, mate. Yeah, not great. Thomas Partey's just come on, though. Your mate. Your fella, your mate. Here, Villarreal are in behind. Chance. Claim for a penalty. Claim for a penalty from Villarreal, and he's given it, and it might be a yellow card. It's gonna be a penalty. Oh, Marcelino is not happy. He is not happy. There's a check here because the referee has given a free kick. Outside the area, last man, that should be a red card then. That has to be a red card. It's either a penalty. That's shocking. That's either a penalty. Oh, I'm sorry. That's sickening. That's absolutely disgusting. That should be a foul. And it is a foul. I mean, it might well be outside the area, but if it's outside the area, then it's a red card because the Villarreal player is last man. No, it should be a penalty to Villarreal here. Villarreal clean through on goal. There's absolutely no way, I'm sorry, if the referee gives that as a free kick, the Villarreal player is running clean through on goal, and Van der Ven basically just elbows him, shoves into him. It is a foul, there's no question. It might well be outside the area. Both players fall into the area, and they go like a good 6 feet into the area, right? But if that is a free kick, which it may well be because the offence probably did happen just outside. If that is a free kick, then it's a definite red card. An absolute certain red card from Van der Ven. Because he has clattered into him with him burning, absolute bearing down on goal. And that's sickening. I can't believe that. Cannot believe that. So now it's a free kick to Villarreal just outside the Tottenham box. Penn, Madrid and Grimsby are through. Reese, it's not last man, Key, I don't think. It's defo last man, that. That was last man. Nick Nat, red card won't make much difference at this stage in the game. Well, there's 5 minutes left. Villarreal have now got a free kick right on the edge of the box. Nicolas Pepe, I think, is about to take it. Real Madrid 2, Marseille 1, Mbappe with the penalty. And officially, ME21, the ball is heading towards the corner flag and the player is not in control of the ball. That's absolutely not the case. It wasn't heading towards the corner flag. That shows for a fact you're a Spurs fan. There's no way at all that is heading towards the corner flag. Don't be ridiculous. The player is running through on goal. going near the corner flag. Don't talk nonsense. Talk absolute wet going near the corner flag. VAR not bothered, says Nick Knack. And Dylan Barton says it's absolute robbery. I think if he gives that as a foul, then it has to be a red card. It has to be. Absolutely has to be a red card. Juventus 2, Dortmund 4, Benfica 2, Karabag 3. That might be the greatest ever result for Karabag in Europe. Karabag in Lisbon winning. Unbelievable. Karabag in Lisbon beating Benfica in the 87th minute. Kashchuk for Karabag sticking it away to make it 3-2. That's absolutely unbelievable stuff. Ryan, this has to be Mbappe's year for the Ballon d'Or. He started so well, he needs one now. Hasn't he only scored 2 penalties tonight? Am I right in saying it's 2 penalties that he scored? Reece, I've seen worse decisions given, like the Liverpool handball. You're not catching me, not tonight. It's not one of them. FM No Casuals telling me Amorim winning that title was that good when Portuguese teams are awful, man. Ryan, this season in general, he's been unreal. He's been alright. He's been alright. But I don't think he should be Ballon d'Or contender. Not while Salah's knocking... No, when Salah's breaking Premier League records and isn't getting it. Knick-knack, they've had some big results before. I don't know if they've had bigger than Benfica away. Winning in Lisbon. Beating Benfica away. That's got to be tip-top for Karabag. Karabag FK in European football. Right, so... they play us this season. They've won away at Braga. That's probably the best result in recent years. They beat Olympiacos away. Yeah, Olympiacos away, decent result. Aberdeen, home and away. Chelsea. A draw away at Atletico Madrid wasn't bad. They drew at home to Inter. Honestly, I'm telling you, that is the best. I'm going back through, literally, every result Karabag has ever had in Europe. And I am telling you, you ain't getting a better one. No, that's it. I've gone through every Karabag win in Europe. That is the best one, categorically. They've had draws away at Atletico Madrid, draw at home to Inter, wins away at Braga and Olympiacos. But if you're telling... a win away at the Estadio de la Luz, that's unbelievable. Liam Manning, great effort there by Damsgaard and Callum. I turned on Juventus v Dortmund at 0-1. It's 2 for my luck. Okay, I concur. And Callum says, typical Key, chose the wrong game. Listen, I can't, you know, Villarreal, I think they might have a sting in the tail here. Got 3 minutes at the end of this game. 3 minutes added on time at the end of the second half. Remember, if you're watching along and you haven't already subscribed on YouTube, do us a favour, get over to YouTube, Premier League Dad, Key Thomas, go and check me out. Make sure you subscribe. I am live tomorrow for Liverpool against Atletico Madrid. That's a massive one. Alexander Isak making his debut. It's going to be better than these 2 jokes of games we've watched tonight. 2 North London teams, Arsenal and Spurs. Christ, might as well have not watched footy. Callum, I love how you try and justify it. What? Try and justify picking crap games? Who else would we have watched tonight? The obvious ones tonight. Well, we should have watched, based on goals and entertainment, we should have watched PSV 1, USG 3 instead of Arsenal. That was the better game. And instead tonight we should have watched Juventus 2, Dortmund 4. That should have been the game we watched. Instead, we watched these two jokers. Liam Manning have to support the English teams though, Kee, surely. Listen, you might be some flag shagger, that ain't me. G. Lawrence, biggest myth ever, I'm not supporting Spurs tonight. Sorry, I meant watch the England teams. No, I agree, you've got to watch the England teams. Although, do you know what? Bizarrely, I thought you'd have got big, better views because it's English game, English teams. People will want to watch the English teams. It's not true. Absolutely not true. I reckon if I'd have watched PSV against Union St. Gilloise tonight, I reckon these two videos would have got, one on TikTok, obviously, the other on Twitch and YouTube. I reckon we'd have got far more views and engagement on that one. Juventus 3, Dortmund 4. Oh my God, it's all going off. Juventus 3, Dortmund 4. '94th minute, Vlahovic. How have we not watched that? How have we not watched it? Game on, exactly. Game on. Unreal. Instead, we've got to sit here and watch Thomas Partey run down the tunnel quick. Get off the pitch quick as possible. Can't change shirts, lad, here. Can't change shirts. Team Simeone tomorrow. Oh, here we go. More rodents in the chat. Cheers, Wayne Toner. Thank you for that, mate. Appreciate it. Liam Manning, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Key London teams are shit. Oh no, Flandern. It's full of shit. Right. What's your prediction for Liverpool tomorrow, Key? My prediction is 3-0. 3-0. Alexander Isak. 2 off the bench. Come on, Spurs. Give us a second. Ah, the jag, these. Knick-knack, still good to see the English side picking up 3 points. Atletico top is ironed and ready. What's your prediction for Bayern versus Chelsea? I've gone Chelsea or draw in that one. And I know that's going to be a problem. Liam Manning, North London is red apparently. Chelsea, best team in London surely. Probably, yeah. Palace 1, Millwall 1. Oh, should we switch over? Should we switch over and watch Palace Millwall? This one's finished. It's Tottenham 1, Villarreal 0. It's looking like Palace Millwall's going to penalties. This one's finished. Oh, crikey. Right, well, let's do Tottenham Millwall. Let's do Palace Millwall then. Why not? Palace 1, Millwall 1. Juve goal. Shut up. Oh my God, what have we done? Why have we not done it? Why have we not done it? Juve 4-4. This is absolutely sickening. Sickening. And it's Leonard with the goal for Millwall. Oh, Villa pens as well. Looks like right. Well, we're gonna have to do something. I'm gonna have to change it. I'm absolutely fuming. I'm raging. Right, come on. What are you doing to me? Switch. Come on. Let's get Brentford on. Not Brentford, Palace, whoever. I'm not bothered. Put someone on. Come on, let's watch him. How do I get home? Home. There you go. Junior Howler, Hans Spurs, slender Champions League advantage. Ah, don't we know it? Don't we know it? Benfica 2, Karabag 3. Is it Lloyd Kelly who's won it? Who's equalised? Oh, Lloyd Kelly. You little rascal, you. It is as well. Oh, might be a check on it, though. I think there's a check. Goal check. Goal check. Juve 4, Dortmund 4. What a night. VAR. Yeah. Why are Juve in black? I hate that. You're the home team. What are you wearing black for? I don't know why it's gone to VAR, but there is a check. I think it's getting ruled out. The referee's doing this. Oh no, it's given. It's given. Chiellini, it's given. There you go. It's given. Lloyd Kelly. Lloyd Kelly. The best moment of his career, maybe. Right. Okay. Well, we've had 7 minutes of the 6 that they gave, so I think that's going to be it, to be honest. I think that might be it. Yeah, right, okay. Dortmund and Juve's finished 4-4. Yeah, I can live with not watching that one tonight. Fucking hell. I've chose some bad games in my time, but missing that one. Literally, honestly, we have watched, or rather we have missed, Juve 4, Inter Milan 3 the other night. We missed that. What's on now here? What's this one? Brentford and Villa. Right, let me let's get the old Right, penalties for Palace, penalties for Villa. Sheffield Wednesday and Grimsby. Look at the state of that. Shocking. Right, penalties in Palace, penalties here. About 4 minutes left if Marseille score here. Wow, it could be. Right, well, we'll just keep watching him. Pope, I do agree, should be the black and white stripes at home. It should, shouldn't it? Right, Brentford against Villa, penalties. Here we go. Let's do it. Tell you what, what's Unai Emery doing? These are the goals. Another goal from a long throw into the box as well. Oh, what a finish that is. Wait till you see this goal. If you haven't already, watch Hickey's goal. Hickey's goal for Brentford. Oh my God, what an that's the cleanest strike you were ever likely to see. Oh, what a finish. Brentford and Villa. Liam Manning, Grimsby, Liverpool next round. Oh yes, the COD Army coming to Anfield. Do you know what? I will go down there. We're not bothered. We'll go down there. Right, here we go. Nathan Collins, John McGinn. About to take this penalty shootout for Brentford and Villa. Palace and Millwall pens to be taken as well. That's on Sky Sports Plus. But we'll watch this one first. We might end up shifting it over. Liam says Rio will play in that surely. Well, it depends. He'll probably be at the Ballon d'Or ceremony, won't he? So it'll be difficult for him to get back in time. Him and Dowman. FM No Casuals, Liverpool home tie. Next got to be always the same. Hey, we've got to get past Southampton, yeah. Got to get past Saints. Saints and no mugs. Saints and no mugs, come on. Right, who's this goalkeeper for Brentford? I don't even know who it is. Who is it? Who is this fella? I know Bezo for Villa, but who's the other fella for these? Dylan Barton, cleanest goal I've ever seen in my life is Nacho Fernandez, World Cup 2018. And Ollie, are you going on live for Ballon d'Or? Yeah, we probably will. We'll do something for the Ballon d'Or. Don't know what it'll look like, but yeah, we might do something. From No Casuals, hey, I was defending your players at work today, lad. What was you saying? What was you saying? Let's hear the context first, because I don't believe it for a second. Isaac, Lloyd Kelly, the modern day Maldini, and Liam Manning, the same Southampton who went down and drew to Pompey. Nothing to worry about. Hey, listen, the same Southampton that nicked it late against Wrexham on the opening day. Do you remember that? Absolute screamer from Ryan Manning. Valdemarson. Bet he loves a game of Scrabbling. Right, here we go. John McGinn, first up for Villa. Saved. Saved from Valdemarson. Captain Scrabble. FM No Casual says the whole Wirtz and Kirkes, are they as good as people say they are? And you said they're just okay. Yes, cheers for the follow. Thank you, whoever that is. What is it? The official Sigma 2. Cheers, man. Real Madrid Marseille 2-1. Right, here we go. Fabio Carvalho next up for Brentford. I really should try and get a penalty shootout overlay. I think I've got one somewhere. Right, here we go. Brentford step up to make it 1-0 on penalties. Right-footed. Fabio Carvalho does it. 1-0. There you go. Brentford 1, Villa 0 on pens so far. FM No Casual says, I said it's way too early to judge, and Kirkes is playing practically a different position almost. Is it? Liam says Millwall to win on pens. I'm saying don't speak things like that into existence. All I need is Palace and Brentford here. Palace and Brentford, and I am absolutely on. I am. Right, who's this? Who's this for Villa now? Looks like Ollie Watkins. And it is Ollie Watkins. Ex-Brentford. The ex-B. The ex-B. Does he have a sting in the tail for his old team? Ollie Watkins. Right-footed. Long run-up. Odd run-up, it has to be said. Great finish. Great pen, that. Fabulous pen. William says, is that goalkeeper who caused the issue with Mateta in goal for Millwall? I don't know. That's a good question. I've no idea. Gav's highlights. Grimsby are going to win the Carabao Cup. Who's this next for Brentford? Who is it? Reece Nelson? I think it is. I think it's Arsenal's own Reece Nelson coming forward here. TV's own Roy Walker. It's Arsenal's own Reece Nelson, right-footed, to put Brentford back in front. 2 from 2. What a penalty that is! Woo! What a penalty! That was all right, wasn't it? Top bins. Great penalty. Liam Manning says goal Palace. Yeah, keep me updated on Palace. I need to see how they're doing. Right, next up, Emi Buendia for Brentford. Missed Millwall. Yes, get in. I don't believe you, actually. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Buendia, right-footed. Oh, that's some pen. 2-2. 2-2. Villa have taken 3 penalties, though. Come on. Come on, Brentford. Who's next up here? Who is that? Who is he? I don't know who he is. I've no idea who that is. I'm not even going to pretend I know who that is. Oh, great pen. Whoever it is, it's a great pen. Who is that? Can anyone tell me who that is? Alright, Matty Cash next up. Dylan says, think it was Dibs bet to one of the other sites that have Grimsby 125 to 1 to win the EFL Cup, but max £1 for it. Right, come on, Valdemarson. Come on, Valdemarson. Stick it away. Good pen! And he saved it! Yes! There you go. It's 3-2 to Brentford. It's 3-2 to Brentford. And a big save. And that one might be that now. Brentford can win it with the next pen. Brentford can win it with the next pen. Come on. Come on, and then we can switch back over to Palace. We can switch over to Palace in time for the next one. And it's Damsgaard. Come on, Damsgaard. Come on. Mikel Damsgaard to win it for Brentford and put them in the next round. Come on, you bees. Come on. Come on, Brentford. Come on, Brentford. Damsgaard, stick it away, right-footed. Up against Bezo. Oh, what a pen. And there you go. Brentford are through. Brentford are through. Sorted. Right. Next up. Palace. Come on, I want Sky Sports Plus, please. Come on. Isaac, bloody hell, Marseille Ultras, don't mess around. Not looking forward to the away game against them. No, you got to be careful. I mean, to be honest, France, Rome, it's all of them, to be honest. It's all tough. Right, here we go. Palace and Millwall. Come on. It's 3-2 to Palace. 3-2 Palace. And Daichi Kamada coming up here now. Daichi Kamada for Palace. To make it 4-3. Oh, what a finish. What a finish. You love to see it. Yeah, Palace 4-2. This means that Millwall have to score this one. Otherwise, Palace are through. Come on, Palace. Let's get this one saved. Come on, Walter Benitez in goal. He saved it! Yes! Palace are through! Yes! There you go. Brentford have beaten Villa. Palace have beaten Millwall. Ah, get in there. That's wonderful stuff. That is wonderful stuff. That is what we wanted. That is what we came for. Get in there. Love it. Love it. Yeah. Get in there. Some late flurry there. I mean, it's a shame about it's a shame about Sheffield Wednesday, but the rest of them, great. I've had about 94 I've won there, Liam. Off about £2. 94 quid. It's alright. It's been a decent night, that. But I have had to make it go to the wire. I thought Palace and Brentford would get it done in normal time. I had both of them to qualify. So, yeah. And once it goes to pens, you just can't cash out. So, not a bad night anyway. Right. Well, that's been a nice night. I've had lots of fun. Thank you very much, everyone that's been on the live. Thank you for those that have followed and liked and shared and reposted and all that good stuff. I really, really do appreciate it. You're massively appreciated and valued in the community on here. I can assure you of that. And I really do appreciate you all coming on. Hopefully you'll join me again tomorrow night. I'll be live for Liverpool against Atletico Madrid. So lots of love, everyone. I'll see you all. Have a nice night. Have a nice sleep. Hopefully you all feel good tomorrow morning.